Can a judge hold it against you if you show up to court smelling like something that's still illegal in your state? Let's check out this video.
With our big story tonight at 9, what is that smell? A Milwaukee County judge goes off over a lingering smell of marijuana.
Maybe you've had that same experience. It wasn't just in his courtroom. Take a listen.
I'm going to say I'm not thrilled that my courtroom smells like marijuana. And the hallway outside my courtroom smells like marijuana. Awful ton of marijuana. There's nothing I can do about that, but it's inappropriate. It's still illegal. And anybody that thinks it's a good idea to get high before you come to court really needs a reality orientation. That's a side note. It has nothing to do with the sentencing, but that's what it's coming to in this community. That this courthouse smells like weed every day. And the courtroom is bad. The hallway's worse.
The judge not mincing his words.
He's not the only one who smells it either. Our Abril Preciado joins us in the newsroom with tonight's big story. Abril?
Well, let me tell you guys, people I spoke with at the courthouse say the smell of marijuana is pretty common there. That smell may be strong, but so is the judge's message.
Like strong, earthy smell.
People say it's a common odor.
I've smelt it at restaurants. I've smelt it, in taverns.
Becoming more common at the Milwaukee County Courthouse.
Kind of like rotten skunks. That's the way I describe it.
A smell that some people say they've caught when?
You get the whiff when you're in like the security line and you're getting in. I was walking through the tunnel to enter the courthouse today and I could smell.
And now is seeping into courtrooms.
I'm not thrilled that my courtroom smells like marijuana.
And getting the attention of Judge David Borowski, disrupting enough to him to address during a sentencing hearing Thursday.
The hallway outside my courtroom smells like marijuana. Awful ton of marijuana.
Despite the no smoking sign seen throughout the building and this fact,
It's still illegal, and the courtroom is bad. The hallway's worse.
the judge fed up.
Courthouse smells like weed every day.
Others agree it isn't a good look given the circumstances.
If you come in there for court, you want to come in straight, not half trash.
While others are more indifferent.
I'm not for or against what people are doing with their own lives on their own time, but it was just interesting to me that I noticed it today, and now here I am talking about it.
And the courthouse, including all public areas, is smoke-free under Wisconsin law. And if you are caught, you could face penalties like a fine of up to $250. We did reach out to the district attorney's office for comments, but have not heard back. Back to you guys.
Abril, I have to ask, did you do the sniff test?
I did, but I actually didn't really smell much. I must have gotten there a little too late, but as far as what we heard from folks out there, it was there.
It was there. All right, Abril Preciado, thank you.
Like the judge said, there's a real psychological disconnect. If you think that smelling like weed coming into court where you're going to be judged about what you've done and trying to tell them that you're not going to do this type of thing again, and you know what you did was wrong, but you come in there smelling like weed. If you come into a situation not looking like you've learned anything from the past mistakes you made, why should anyone give you a break in the future? You need to come. I know this little dude, this little brother, he got into an altercation. He got into a fight or something, and he was going to court. And I said, man, when you go to court, you better be dressed like you going to a job interview, not a funeral, but just dress like you got some sense, because that's what they're looking at. That's what all they got is you in front of them.
Where did you think that you were coming today? To the beach? Next time you come here in court in shorts, I'm going to send you right back out and we'll reset your case the next day. Do you understand? It's a complete lack of respect. And you've had now, this is your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, your 6th case. You know better.
That was a good shirt to wear to court this morning. That's all you could find. That's all, the only shirt you had in your closet. World's best farter. That's great. No, it says, I can read it. I see what it says at the bottom. You're in felony court. You need to dress appropriately to felony court, and that's not appropriate.
All this judge got is you in front of them and what you've done and what they said you're doing now to try to get yourself. That's what they looking at. Now you come in there high, smelling like weed. Why should I think that you've learned anything? You haven't. You don't even know not to come intoxicated to your sentencing. Nah, man. It shows a lack of judgment. And then they say it smells bad in the hallways. Okay. If you go to the courthouse in Milwaukee, you got to go through the metal detectors. You got to go, it's this old building. You got to go up and down the stairs through these hallways. Man, if any place shouldn't smell like weed, that's it. But they're saying it does. It's even worse in the hallways. How foolish can you be? Look, getting high ain't going to help you none from whatever you done and them handing you down some type of sentence or probation. It's not going to help you none. What this is a lack of people wanting to deal with the shit that they've done. That's what this is. This is a scary motherfucker not wanting to deal with the shit they did. Somebody who stays high all the time. You don't want to deal with real life. This is a scary motherfucker who don't want to deal with the shit they did. And too stupid to know, look, I got to play the role. I got to come up in here like a choir boy. Eyes clear, crispy, nice button-up shirt, looking like I got some sense. But no, you come high. And that ain't going to help you. The only thing that's going to do is get your ass looked like a fool, looked down upon, and not even giving a second thought to whatever type of sentence or whatever type of punishment they got coming for you. Like, man, I don't care about this person. Shit, they don't even care about coming to court respectful. I don't give a shit about them. They don't care about the law. You doing something that's illegal, coming to court for some other shit you did that was illegal. I can remember a time where that I was probably smoking weed. I was in there. I was smoking weed. I was getting high. And I went to the store. And it was this pregnant lady, a nice looking pregnant lady, but she could smell me. And she just like, ugh. She could, and it's like that right there, that moment right there just made me think like, I don't really want to smell like that. I don't really want to smell like this. I don't really want that type of reaction when people come in contact with me. And some people try to disguise it by smoking cigarettes. The cigarettes stink too. And I was at this Black History program with my son Carter last night, and I was, trying to fix him up. He was like, "Man, why?" He's like, "How do you smell like that?" And I was like, "That's cologne." That's how you want to smell. Yeah, some people don't like cologne. So be it. I don't care. You gonna smell mine. But I said, you want a fresh smell. You want a clean smell. You don't want to smell like a skunk. Weed and marijuana was made to smell like that for a reason. It was made to be able, you smell it in traffic. It could be a car in front of you that smells like weed. It was made in army think tanks and places through the military so you could smell it so there's no way it can't be detected. It was done like that on purpose. If you don't believe me, read this book. Read this book by the great Dr. Wesley Muhammad, The Pot Plot. This just isn't no hyperbole or somebody just going on a rant. This book has cliff notes in it where he got all the information. This 800-page book. Okay? That's why your weed smells like that. That's why it can, no matter what you do, you're going to smell it on you. It was military prepared. It was done to be weaponized. It was done to harm you. It was done to take away your testosterone. When I read books like that, I gave it up. I gave it up. I gave it up. And it makes you make dumb decisions. It makes you dependent. Gives you man boobs and stuff like that. I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm good. So, yes, a judge can and will hold it against you, and anybody else will. A job interview, a date, a meeting that you having with clients or somebody you trying to work with, all of that, people going to look down upon you if you come high to court, which is the stupidest thing I could ever think of, or going to the doctor or anything like that. You want to put your best foot forward. Man, I'm not saying, look, if you smoke weed, cool, fine. But if you going to court or something like that, you want to come in there fresh, clean. You want to be like a choir boy instead of a damn hippie. So if you got anything from this video, and if you want more, I got something more for you. I got a free ebook, my new free ebook, The Unbreakable Son, the 10 fundamental things that you need to teach your son to help him be unbreakable, to help him succeed. The link is in the description. It's free. Check it out. Leave your reviews. Let me know what you think about it. So whether you're listening to this on your favorite podcast platform or you watching this on YouTube, Spotify, wherever you watch it at, I appreciate your time. I appreciate your support. And I'm out of here. Peace. Check out the Easy E t-shirt. Yeah. Peace to the legend.